How's it, guys? Welcome to my home studio. My name is Kelly, and on my channel I like to share planner videos, art videos, recipes, crafts, DIYs, mixed media, happy mail and hauls, fountain pens and fountain pen ink, and sometimes I will throw in a lifestyle video. So if any of those genres sound appealing to you, feel free to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And without further ado, I have my beautiful Chic Sparrow here in Colonel Brandon. This is the wide size. People ask me about that, so I wanted to make sure I made mention of it. And I decided to do my After the Pen November. So that is what we are going to do today. I love this cover. You'll be getting a tiny sneak peek, as you can see, of my December setup. See the pink trim? Oh, gorgeous. And yes, that is Woodstock with this little hat and scarf on. And it's pencil. I just slipped that in there. And this is my tortoiseshell pelican. Love this pen. It goes beautifully with this planner, so, I mean. So I'll be taking out all of the accoutrement that goes with my November setup, and I will be putting in new things, obviously, for December. I haven't done that part yet of it because I wanted to do this flip through. So, all right, and this is the Colonel Brandon from Chic Sparrow in wide, and it is chock-a-block full, and I just love it. I am using a Sumpkin notebook. This is a traveler's notebook size. It has 380 pages, I believe. 380 or 384. I have many things up my sleeve, so I have to be cautious not to give away any spoilers other than the trim and the Woodstock pencil. Otherwise, you guys will just be like going bananas trying to figure out what it is. So, in any event, just want to double check and make sure I told you the right amount of, yes, 380 pages. Now I have a full setup on these. I did take out all of the deco from this section, but I haven't taken out the clips and things like that. These are my task cards, and this is my beautiful Sumpkin planner, which I covered, and did a little window right here, which I absolutely love. I used Mountain Rose Herbs, chamomile, or no, jasmine. It's either jasmine or chamomile. I have a whole setup video that I've done on this when I initially set it up where I explained all that. So if you are interested, I highly recommend checking that out. It's super fun, and I really like it. So I can go ahead and take all of these extra post-it notes out. I will obviously use those at a different time. I save all that. So here's the window. I put Allie Edwards word phrase stickers all the way around it. And then I cut this cover down that fits a regular TN, just as you see here. I didn't need to obviously cut this one down. But this one's much thicker. So I cut it down and put packing tape on the side, on the spine. And that's how I was able to fit this cover on this Sumpkin. But since we're back here, I will go ahead and remove these clips. Very easy, and switch them out at a later time to my December ones. I mean, I don't have specific December ones, but I will just pick out what I want and add it in. Definitely am going to use Woodstock. I like having a pencil. Just a regular number 2 pencil. I have a bunch of them right here that I always am using. You guys don't usually see me use those. That there's nothing like a good old-fashioned pencil too, in my eyes. Anyway, so I will be using this pencil this month, and have been. So, all right, let's just get to it. And I have so many different things to say about Chic Sparrow. Oh my goodness. But again, I don't want to give too much away, but I will say that their customer service is really, really fantastic. Okay? Thank you, Luke, if you are watching. I just think he is fabulous. He is the cat's meow as far as I am concerned. He's so nice, and so genuine, and just so helpful. And so much fun. He wears these cute little scarves and his little hat. He sent a few video messages, so I think that's super fun. Anyway, yeah. So, but that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to give anything else away. Okay. So, here we go, people. Let's do this thing, and hopefully I won't show you my December setup. We're going to finish there. Hopefully, right? Okay, so November, here we go. I'm going to take out my little Brene Brown quote made by Allie Edwards, because obviously I'll use that. Now, I was thinking to take this out. This is hooked on a spring. I made this beautiful collage, and just to make it less bulky, but I'm just going to leave it, I think, because it's so cute. Now, I could reuse this in something else, but when I go back to look at my planner, I want to look at that. You know? Okay, now I've covered up certain things for privacy, obviously work-related elements, etc. So, let's go for it. And then I just made a pocket here with this calendar, and I'm going to reuse that, obviously. So, I take that out. This was my inbox. So, I took the cover off because I keep one of these on top that I made. Now, you guys that have watched the other videos know, but some may not. So, this is what I use for my inbox and things of that nature, which I find useful because then I can just flip to it with ease. So, this was my brain drain, and I've processed all my pages. Anything that I didn't get to, I just circled. And now, this is a brain drain, right? So then when you're doing your, at least for me, because I'm using the Getting Things Done method by David Allen, GTD, as it were. And so these things I've already distributed into the spots where they need to go. But if I've completed it, then I've checked it off with a check. And then, oh Lord, more spoilers. Oh, naughty girl, Kelly. Anyway, so I didn't get to the chromatography. Now, this is something that I probably, oh, there's another sneak peek. But it's so cute, I want to show you, but anyway. Okay, let's focus on November. I want to show you, like, chromatography. I'm so busy right now, as I'm sure a lot of you are. I'm going to go ahead and just add that in to my perhaps one day list. Now, this list I did make up in the November spread, but I'm going to use this throughout all the months. I don't need a new one every single month. So I can't get to chromatography right now. I wish I could, but I just can't. So I'm just going to add that in. Okay, right there. So that way I don't forget that one day when I have a chance, I will get back to it. So I like having that there. Okay, so that's why that's circled, and genuinely I just can't get to it. It's just so busy right now with the holidays and things of that nature, and work and just other things take precedence over something that's a leisure activity for me. So there it is, and there she'll stay until one day I revisit that. But I like having a spot for it. That way it just doesn't go out of my mind and I completely forget all about it. Okay, plan of action, the same thing. And on every page, I have an asterisk, just like I did last month, where that indicates that I've processed the page, and every single item on it has either been done or put to the section that it needs to go in. Same with monthly focus. Now, I have a project table that I got from Pottery Barn, I believe in like 2014 or something like that, and I have it here in my studio. It's over here, and so I started clearing it because that becomes like the island of lost toys, if you know what I mean. So I just always put everything on there until I get to it. But I have started. I have also thrown away tons of things that I didn't need and recycled, and I've gone through, like, I don't know, between 5 and 8 drawers and gotten rid of things that I did not need. So Michael's drawers. I have Michael's drawers in here. I have a credenza in here. I have a couple filing cabinets, and I have bookshelves. And my tilt bins and my container store landscape drawers. I'm not even going to say how many I have of each, but one day I will show you a tour, as it were. So, but I digress, something fierce. But anyway, that's all okay. So my goal is still to get that project table absolutely clear. So I really want to do that. And I've put a humongous dent into it in terms of clearing it. So I'm very, very happy about that. So then I have my one little word, and I've been thinking, usually by now I have my word for the following year, 2021, already picked out. I'm tossing around some ideas still, but I still haven't nailed it down as to which word I want. This year, my word is Concinnate, and I love it. So, and then I have my projects here, and then my faith here, and then my cozy fall bucket list. Okay, I am happy to report I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things done. I got to do them. The rest, not so much. So I watched Hocus Pocus, a month late, but still watched it. Craft a fall-inspired planner layout. Voila. Give yourself dark manicures. I did that. Change bedding to plaid. Check. Drink hot tea with a honey spoon. And sleep in. So those are the things that I've done. I didn't get to any of the rest, but that's totally fine. I was very, very productive in terms of cleaning this month. So, now this part I have a large clip on it because it's work-related and other private things. So I showed you that before the pen. If you are interested, you can see that there. And then I have my published videos that I did for the month. Quite a few, actually. And I want to also, that reminds me to just say a great big thank you to all of my new subscribers. It's so nice. I'm having a good time, and I'm glad that you guys are enjoying my videos. So, anyway, okay, mind and soul and body. This is my wellness section. So again, with the fitness and the skincare, epic fail, but that's okay. And the rest I've done pretty well. And I did use this Zig Clean Color Dot in Summer Sun Yellow. And that worked out really nicely because it's super easy. It was easy to maintain. And then this is my grateful list. So that I did complete. And then my menu. Ooh, I never did get to this. So I'm going to take a sticky note and write that down. Because I would like to make that one day. Apple cider donut cake. Thanks, Martha Stewart. Okay. Now, going back to the, here it is. Perhaps one day I'll just pop that there until I get to it. So, these are all the groceries. This is the menu. Groceries. Lots of groceries. And then Turkey Day menu. I did not get to the apple pie or the rolls, but we had so many carbs, it's not even funny. Lots of shopping because I don't want to be in the store. Lots of dry goods. It's just, for me personally, with what I do for a living, I prefer to just have things on hand, and then just all I have to do now for like the next 6 months is just go in for milk, bread, eggs, vegetables, fruit, deli meat, things like that, and that's it. So that doesn't take as much time as going through the whole store and more than one store getting all the dry goods. So I don't have to worry about any of that. So that's why these huge lists. Anyway, so I'm glad that's done. So, my let's go to the movies list. I made it through one movie. And I had never seen this movie, so I thought it was really, really good. It's called Little Women. And it's the 2019 version. And I had never seen that. And I like Little Women, the 1994 version, which I didn't get to watch. I have it set up on my DVR, but I haven't watched that one. But I thought this was really, really good. So I was pleasantly surprised by this movie. I didn't think I would like it as much, but I still prefer the 1994 version. I just do. But this is really, really good. So I recommend that movie. Okay. And here is my November calendar. And then we get into the weeks. So, everything. I showed you this on the Before the Pen, even though I had this filled out because, I think, well, some of it. Because, I can't remember what day I filmed it, but it was, the month had already started. I think it was either the 3rd or the 4th. So, finally, on Saturday the 8th, we found out who the president was and the vice president was going to be. So, that is a long time. You know what I mean? Did my I voted sticker fall off? I have an I voted sticker. It must have fallen off. Let's see. No, maybe it was back here. That is important. Oh my goodness. That is my sticker. because, you know, it was an absenteeism ballot, so. There it is. Okay. So I voted Tuesday the 13th, and it was about, I said 4:30, but it was actually closer to 5. It was like 5 p.m., and we were the last ones to do it. So it was counted the following day. It wasn't 4:30, it was 5, because they were closing up. So anyway, yes, okay, there it is, my sticker. That's important, you know, to me. So I wanted to make sure I had that. So I'm glad I left myself room. You know, some days I didn't use the whole page. Totally fine. I'm just over it, and I'm okay with that. Because if I don't have the space, then I'll have to do a tip-in, and I would just like the convenience of it. So, like here, I didn't have any. And then my friend's daughter's birthday was here on the 12th. It was a unicorn theme birthday party for her. And then I just covered up some things for privacy here on my weekly assessment. And this is just like down and dirty, you know, handwriting wise, because when I'm in a hurry and I'm busy trying to get all these things done, I just don't have time to write slow and thoughtfully. So, I mean, it's just scribble. Really, when I'm busy, my handwriting is atrocious. And that is totally fine. I'm okay with that. But I do try to have neat handwriting when I can, time permitting. Okay, so I like this method. I really recommend it. And here is my monthly assessment here. And then, so that is everything. And then this is my perhaps one-day list. And then the rest I've already set up, obviously, December. So I'm actually waiting on something. At the very last minute, like in the 9th inning, you know, I decided all of a sudden to change what I wanted to do for December's layouts. And this is part of my creative process, so I am totally fine with that because I have it done already. But I'm waiting on something from the UK. And she mailed it on the 30th of November. So now I order things actually quite often from the UK because that is where Cult Pens is. And they get my stuff here within 3 or 4 days. The last order was 3 days. But they use DHL. So I don't know what shipper was used. But I'm still waiting, and I figured I would. So I'm going to give it the rest of this week. And if it's not here, then, because I ordered from several different places and everything else showed up quickly. Of course, it was here in the US. And so I've already done my layout, with the exception of the items that are coming from the UK. Now, I can use something else. I would like to use what I ordered, but if it doesn't show up within the next week, I just have to go ahead and move on. And then maybe use it next year, you know. So, anyway, I hope it shows up, but it's okay if it doesn't. Yeah, and I knew that I was going to risk, you know, that happening. But I still went for it because I'm just so into it. So, yeah. So I ordered it on Saturday the 28th, along with everything else. And then she shipped it out on the 30th, which was Monday. So that's super fast, you know. So I am just waiting. And today is the 7th, Monday the 7th. So let me just double check. I don't want you to see my layout though. Yep, Monday the 7th. So I'm waiting on that. But anyway, that is my little quick little flip. And I hope you guys liked it. I hope you get ideas from it. And I cannot wait, positively wait to show you. It's so cute and so fun what I've done for December. So like I said, I will wait probably till the end of this week. And look at that beautifulness. Thickums. Oh, me. Anyway. So cute. And you can even see this. There's another little sneak peek. It's thread. You see that thread sticking out there? Yes. So, if it doesn't show up, like I said, though, I will go ahead and film without it, and I'll just put something else in its place. But I hope it shows up. So, alright, guys. So, anyway, seriously, though, the getting things done method, I found myself really, really, really productive in my planners and in, you know, what I'm writing down and what I'm doing. And, you know, a lot of times I just do the thing and then I document what I've done in my planners, which is totally fine. So sometimes it just has to be that way, though, because, you know, things change and, like your work schedule can change and what have you. And, you know, things just come up so that you just have to go with it and put other things ahead of the life of leisure activities like fountain pens and planners. So, but this method is totally awesome. I really, really highly, highly recommend the Getting Things Done method. I highly recommend these Chic Sparrow planners. I did get Chic Sparrows. I have two. One day I'll show you. They're both pink. Years and years ago. I want to say 2013 or 2014, but I'd have to look back at my Instagram. I know I shared a post of it like months after I got it. So yeah, I'll show you those. And it's very different feeling. It's a matte. The ones that I have, the pink ones that I got years ago, they're matte. So this is a very, very different texture than that. But I like them all. They're beautiful. So, in this color, I still love it. Look at all these scuffs it's getting. And I'm sure that's nail polish. That's fine. I mean, it just tells a story, right? To me, that's how I view it. Throwing it around and, you know, and I do throw this around occasionally. And it's heavy, so it's like a football. But, you know, I do try to be careful. But sometimes you're just in a hurry, you throw things around, right? So, anyway, it's very durable. And the elastic is awesome. And it holds this thickums closed, so I'm grateful for that. But yeah, I could just feel this leather all day long. And I am absolutely, positively in love with it. I just love it. So I'm very, very glad that I got this. And I also got the B6 at the same time that I got this one. So I love this color. It's like an olive green. It's called the Colonel Brandon. So, but yeah, you have to be quick on the draw to get it, because I still want the Austin Lewis, and I'm set up for text alerts, you know, and that one has come out twice already. I do believe just twice. And so hopefully they'll do one of these numbers where they say, oh, we found a little bit left over in the warehouse, this mystery warehouse, you know. Oh, I love that. And then they'll put it out, just few a few of them or something like that. You know, it's just all of this advertising things, but you know, it's fun still and yet. But yeah, I want to get that A5 size for my myriad of fountain pen logs and whatnot. So, because this planner, I'm sure I will change out which cover I'm using, but same thing for all of my fountain pen logs. Let's see, all of them. I have 4. 2 Enigmas, 1 Hobonichi notebook, and then my trusty Leuchtturm 1917. So, technically I need 4. And I'm not mad about it, but, you know, hey. So, okay, enough jibber-jabbering, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked what you saw, feel free to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And I want to say thank you again to Luke from Chic Sparrow. Really, really appreciate all of your kindness and all of your help. And it was just a fun, nice experience talking to you. And I hope you have a beautiful day out in Washington. I do believe that is the state that Chic Sparrow is in. So, bye. Thank you. Peace out.